Hello, I'm Dr. Chitty, and I'm a lifestyle doctor, and I spend most of my time helping people to prevent and reverse disease. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about private healthcare. Some patients want to be seen by the doctor they want and at the time they want, and for that reason they pay a little bit more for some private healthcare. Some people believe that private healthcare is too expensive, but actually there are a range of ways to pay for it and a range of prices. You can pay monthly, yearly, or sometimes you can just pay at the time of needing. Private healthcare can cover a range of different illnesses and problems. And it's important to realise that although it will cover anything you want it to, in the whole, it doesn't cover pre-existing conditions. So if you have a long-standing condition of high blood pressure or HIV or something like that, it will not cover you for that. So it's important to remember that before you sign up. Some people believe that by going private you get a different type of treatment to the NHS. Well, actually the treatment is exactly the same, it's just that you get it in a much quicker fashion. Obviously you benefit from a private room and an a la carte menu in your room, but in terms of the actual medical treatment, it will be exactly the same. Your private health insurance can also be extended to cover you for foreign travel. Obviously, different regions come with different tariffs. More and more companies are extending private healthcare insurance to their employees. So if you're lucky to be in such a company, you may be able to join their scheme. So that's a roundup of some of the benefits of private healthcare. Now in this country we have the National Health Service, so you don't have to have it, but if you want that extra service, it's something to consider. But you really do need to research it. Thank you.
When living and working in China, one very important factor to think of is your medical cover. When we think of medical cover in China, there's a few things that really pop to mind that make China stand out from other countries. Probably the most obvious thing is the discrepancy or the difference in the level of care at different hospitals. Hospitals in China are actually divided up into different tiers, but to simplify the matter a bit, there's two main groups of hospitals. On one hand, you've got your government-run or state-owned or basic private facilities, and on the other hand, you've got your groups of international medical facilities that are often staffed by foreign doctors and Western staff. The big difference between these two groups of hospitals is in the level of care. At a state or government-run hospital, you really wouldn't be receiving the level of care that you might be used to back in your own country. Obviously, these hospitals are very, very inexpensive, and it may only cost you maybe $1 to go see a doctor. However, at an international medical facility, which are of an international standard, unfortunately, these facilities, these hospitals, are the most expensive in the world outside of the US, and even just a few minute consultation with your doctor can cost upward of $200 or $300. This is really the main reason why we would recommend a very comprehensive medical insurance cover for your stay in China. It's very important to protect yourself financially, particularly if you do come down with a serious illness or have a serious accident that may even involve being evacuated to Singapore or Hong Kong, where you can receive a higher level of treatment. So if you're in China or you're planning to work in China and you're concerned about your medical coverage, please come and speak to us and we'd be happy to help.